What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Surf and Turf podcast. Where's Chicken? Chicken? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Surf No Turf podcast. As you may know, if you follow on social medias, or on Discord, I should say, Chicken had the nugget. Wow, his wife had the nugget. The nugget is born, his son. So because of that, and I'm going out of town, we didn't have time to record, and we've used our backup. So instead of giving you nothing, I'll give you just me. To be fair, this is probably going to be a shorter one, and it's going to be pretty much sports related because that's what I'm interested in. I really like sports stuff. And every time I've done content, I've enjoyed doing sports content. And we talk about sports a good bit on the podcast. And so instead of a game, I'm going to do a tier list. And I thought I would do a tier list of something that Chicken's not super versed in. So we're going to be ranking all of the best, my favorite sports teams. And this is all American sports teams. We got baseball, we got football, we got basketball, we got hockey. So this is what we're going to rank. And now, pre-warning, I don't know hockey very much. So a lot of the hockeys are going to go into the neutral because I don't know hockey. So I'm going to go over and transition over to what we're going to be doing here. All right. So, here, let me... I'm just going to move this over here. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, this is our tier list. So, favorite, love, like, neutral, dislike, hate, despise. So first, we're going to go through my favorite teams, I guess. We'll just go find them. I am I'm a Steelers fan. Come on. Steelers, Cavs, Pirates, Steelers, Cavs, Pirates, Penguins. Now, I don't really watch the Penguins, but they're my favorite, so we'll put them up here. So they're the favorites. Diamondbacks. I don't have anything against Diamondbacks. Braves, same neutral. My guess is neutral is going to be a lot of these. Orioles, dislike. My dad and brother are Oriole fans, and I don't like them just because it's fun to tease them when they're not doing very well, which is quite often. Red Sox, hate. So we're gonna skip over to Tigers. For most of my life, I was a Tigers fan. And you know what? The Tigers are going to go up to favorite. I know there's two baseball teams. The Tigers have been my team. Now, I live closer to Pittsburgh. And as you can tell, I'm Pittsburgh everything else. Steelers, Penguins, and Cavs are like the closest team to Pittsburgh. So, when I moved here, I wasn't really a huge baseball fan. I didn't really follow it, but I go to a few Pirates games. Everyone out here Pirates fans. It gives me more to talk about. So, but I grew up a Tigers fan, so the Tigers have a place in my heart. And because of that, Red Sox hate. Because of Pirates, Reds, we'll go dislike. They're not good enough to be hated. Well, what are they now? The Guardians, again, group of Tigers fan. Rockies, neutral. I'm pretty neutral on the Rockies. Cubs. I know the Cubs are in the Pirates division, but that 2016 year I was living out in Indiana where a lot of people were Cubs fans. So seeing the Cubs win the series was a lot of fun. I have a lot of memories tied up in that. Astros, cheaters. Again, group of Tigers fan. Dodgers. So my grandfather, who was one of the biggest influences in my life, was a giant Dodgers fan. So we're gonna go love on Dodgers. And was friends with Tommy Lasorda and different players and coaches on the Tigers organization. So we're gonna go to love there. Angels, I'm pretty neutral on Angels. Marlins, same thing. Brewers, kind of like the Brewers. Twins, dislike. Mets. I would probably say one of these two spots. We'll go dislike on Mets. Yankees. I think if you're not a Yankees fan, that's where Yankees go. Athletics. Neutral. Now, Philly. I can never tell if Philly is here or here. So, my dad hates the Phillies, so therefore I kind of hate the Phillies. But my whole family, including my dad, are from the Philadelphia area. And you'll see as we go on, Philly teams will probably make it up a little bit higher. And Chicken is a Phillies fan, so it was fun watching them make that World Series run this year. Padres, dislike. Giants, dislike. Mariners, neutral. Cardinals. Here's another one that they're rivals. But the Pirates. But my great uncle was a big Cardinals fan. My brother, Cardinals fan. I actually was in PNC Park for Albert Pujols' last home run. I like Albert Pujols. So we're still just going to put him dislike other than hate. We're just going to go there. Rays, neutral. Rangers. As a kid, I liked hating the Rangers because my cousin was a Rangers fan. But we'll go dislike on Rangers. Blue Jays, don't have an opinion. Nats was fun. I grew up only 2 hours or 2.5 hours from DC. That 2019 World Series run was really fun to watch. That's right. They're also Pirate. Yeah, we'll go there. All right, now we're on the NBA. All right, I have a little bit more feeling NBA. Basketball's my favorite sport. Football is probably where we're going to get the most hard feelings. Hawks, I like Trae Young. I like Vince Carter. He ended his career with the Hawks. We'll go like on Hawks. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Cavs fan. Brooklyn Nets. See, I kind of liked Brooklyn Nets back with Jason Kidd and those guys. But this new, although they're not there anymore, but Kyrie Irving and KD ruined the Nets for me. So we're going to go there for them. Charlotte Hornets, I kind of like the Hornets. The Bulls, my roommate was a Bulls fan, and we had a Bulls flag hanging in our room. And it was like the first thing I saw in the morning. And I had seen the meme about this, and I couldn't unsee it every morning when I woke up or I got up from a nap. But the Bulls logo looks like a robot reading a book if you flip it upside down. You see, there's his eyes, there's the book. Yeah, there's his legs. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Yeah, I don't mind the Bulls. Mavs. I like Luca. I like Dirk, so we're gonna go like on there. Nuggets, I'm pretty neutral on. Pistons. All right, and you'll see in the background that I have a Bill Laimbeer jersey hanging back there. The Bad Boy Pistons is my favorite team of all time, so we're gonna go to love there. That should be pretty easily explained. Cavs fan, grew up, or the Warriors ruined my hopes and dreams multiple times. Hate the Warriors. Despise the Warriors. Rockets, I'm pretty neutral on the Rockets. Pacers, the only NBA game I've ever been to was a Pacers Cavs playoff game. In Indianapolis, and it was a really good experience. The Pacer fans were pretty nice. Um, I kind of like the Pacers. I liked Paul George back when he was playing. I only didn't like him because he was up giving my Cavs some troubles. Clippers. I'm pretty neutral on the Clippers. Lakers. We'll go dislike on Lakers. Memphis. I love seeing what John Morant's been doing, man. Again, my brother's a huge Heat fan, and the decision was a horrible experience for me when LeBron decided to go to stake his talents at South Beach. Heartbreaking. Milwaukee Bucks. I really love Giannis, although I know they're up against the Cavs a good bit. Um, I love Giannis. Giannis is such a great player. Same here, man. A long time ago, I was saying that the Timberwolves were when I was in high school, the Timberwolves were 5 years away. I mean, they weren't, but but I liked watching what they were doing. I liked D'Angelo Russell, who I know is not there anymore. I like Karl Anthony Towns and those guys. Although you know what, that should honestly probably go. That should honestly probably go Love's pretty strong. Same with I like Zion. I like seeing what he's doing. Although he's been hurt a lot. The Knicks. I'm pretty neutral on the Knicks, I'd say. OKC Thunder. I'm gonna say I really like that KD James Harden. Although I don't like KD now. Russ. Back in the day, I had a friend who was really big into basketball who he liked them, and it was fun to see what they were gonna do. I wish they didn't break those guys up, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Magic. I mean, they're not good, so neutral. All right, here again, we're gonna see some of my being family from Philly. I like seeing Philly win. I like seeing Pennsylvania win. And the Suns. See. I was really heartbroken in the Bucks Suns finals because I do like the Suns. Portland Trailblazers. I like Dame. I had a Trailblazer shirt when I was a kid that I wore all the time. That my parents went. Their parents went to Oregon, and they brought me back a Trailblazer shirt for some reason. And fun fact, my high school wore the Blazers. So often on 2K and stuff, I would make my high school team into 2K. And I would be the Blazers because we were the Blazers. So that gives it a little bit of a bump. Sacramento Kings, neutral. Spurs, Tim Duncan was one of my favorite players. I'll probably put love. Popovich. Raptors. I mean, they probably would have been here, but they took out the Warriors. Utah Jazz. I mean, they gave us Donovan Mitchell, so. But neutral. Washington Wizards, neutral. All right, now on to the NFL. Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals. Don't got a problem with them. Falcons. Don't got a problem with them. Despise the Ravens. Despise the Ravens, but that should not be a shocker because I'm a Steelers fan. Buffalo Bills. All right, so my dad went to no, that's not where that goes. My dad went to college in Buffalo, and so he's always kind of like the Bills. I like Josh Allen. I like them. I like the Mafia, the Bills Mafia. I really wanted to see the Eagles Bills Super Bowl, but we'll probably. We'll put them top of like. These haven't really been in order, but this is really on the border of like and love. Yeah, I mean, I don't got an opinion. Bears. I like the Bears because my brother's a Packers fan. All right, now here you guys are gonna be like, but Shrimp, but Jimmy, you're a Steelers fan. You can't like the Bengals. You can't like the Bengals. You're a Steelers fan. You can't like them. But I've always kind of liked them. Now, the reason I'm a Tigers fan is my favorite animal is a tiger. And so the Bengals uniforms just speak to me. I love the Bengals uniforms. And fight me on this. Joe Burrow is an Ohio State guy. Joe Burrow went to Ohio State. He graduated from Ohio State. He was coached by Ohio State. Ohio State is the reason why he was able to go to LSU and win a national championship and Heisman. He wasn't going to get playing time at Ohio State. He's not an Ohio State quarterback, like play type wise. He just isn't. He's not that mobile scramble quarterback that we use. Plus, who is he going to bench? Dwayne Haskins, who was in his senior year, who broke all school records. Yeah, he ain't taking that guy's job. So LSU fans, you're welcome. We gave you a trained, developed quarterback that's got Ohio State coaches and was able to go straight into LSU and win the Heisman and win a national championship. But he's a Buckeye. You're welcome. Hot take alert. So we're going to go like here. We can't go love because if they weren't in the Steelers division, they'd probably be a love. Browns. No question. No question. Cowboys. As I said with the Yankees, if you're not a Cowboys fan, you despise the Cowboys. Broncos. For personal reasons, and yeah, you know what? There's a guy from the town I live in who went to play for the Broncos for a long time. Not gonna tell you who it is because then I'd be doxing me. But we'll move him up to hate because of that. And I like Tim Tebow, even though Tim Tebow and the Broncos destroyed me when they beat the Steelers in the playoffs. Lions for the same reason as the Bears. Packers for the same reason as the Lions and Bears. My brother's a Packers fan, so that Super Bowl when we lost to the Packers was heartbreaking. Texans. Pretty neutral on the Texans. Colts. See, my dad hates the Colts. But again, I went to college in Indiana. A lot of my friends were Colts fans. Because of that, we'll go like Jaguars. I like the Jaguars. Kansas City Chiefs. I do like the Chiefs, man. I like Andy Reid. I like Patrick Mahomes. I liked Juju. I like the Kelsey brothers. Raiders, I mean, dislike. Because and only because of the Bosa brothers, and I'm an Ohio State fan. Rams. All right. So my grandpa kind of like mentored a guy who played for the Rams for a long time when I was a kid. And my Flat Stanley, if you guys know Flat Stanley, went to the Rams locker room. So because of that, it's not enough to go love, but we'll go like. And I like the Kurt Warner Dolphins. I have a buddy who likes the Dolphins, and we have inside jokes about the Dolphins, but I really like their colors, man. I just like their colors, and we'll put same reason as the Bears and the Lions. My brother hates them. Oh, yeah. Again, with the Cowboys and the Yankees. If you're not one of their fans, you don't like them. I'm pretty neutral on the Saints. New York Giants. I'm gonna go dislike, and that explanation is coming up. Jets. And I kind of like the Jets. Garrett Wilson. I like Zach Wilson. And I really liked following them this year. And here's the reason why we put the um the Giants where we did. Eagles. Like I said, Philly. And I've been saying recently that if I was not a diehard, I was an Eagles fan when I was a kid. But decided, I was born closer to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna like Pittsburgh teams. And I was in this phase where I was like all the teams my dad hated, so I became a Steelers fan. But you know what, man? If I wasn't a Steelers fan, like if I could go back and take one of the teams that to like with my dad, it would be the Eagles. Now I love the Steelers. The Steelers are still my team, but the Eagles, I love it when they make the Super Bowl. If they're not playing the Steelers, I'm rooting for them. San Francisco. See, it would be dislike because of how many rings they have when they are. I don't want them winning any Super Bowls because they're getting close. They're close to the Steelers. But I like the Bosa's. I like Jimmy G. I like their story this year. We're gonna go like Seahawks. I'm neutral. Bucks. Dislike. Titans neutral. I know this. Don't cancel me. I couldn't find any with a new logo. Commanders dislike. I grew up near. I know. This isn't gonna make any sense because I put other teams up higher because of this. But I grew up like 2.5 hours from DC. But Washington Commanders fans are the worst. We're gonna go the Anaheim Ducks. So now here's where I'm not gonna know very many of the teams. I like them. My brother was a Ducks fan as a kid, and because of it, I liked it. I know that doesn't make sense because I put the Packers so low, and the Heat so low, and the Orioles low. The Coyotes, I don't know. Bruins, my brother, and this is gonna go against what I just said about the Ducks. But the Bruins, my brother's a Bruins fan, so I hate the Bruins, and I'm a Penguins fan. Uh, don't roast me, but Sabres, I think, Flames neutral, Hurricanes. Oh man, I don't know the name of this team. I know it, I just don't. Oh, the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks. Yeah, man, I'm neutral. Avalanche. I had a teacher in high school, one of my favorite teachers who's an Avalanche fan. So because of that, we're gonna go up there. Caps. Dallas Stars. Man, I'm doing better than I thought I would. Red Wings. We'll go there just because the Detroit, I kind of like them. Oilers. And now, if you can't figure it out, I don't really follow hockey. Panthers. Is it the Kings? The LA Kings? I think it is. Neutral. Wild. Neutral. Oh, no. Is this the Wild? Wait, no. I just did the Wild. This is the Sabres. Right? I don't know who that is. I think the Sabres. Islanders. Hate. New Jersey Devils. Rangers. Hate. Oh, I don't know the name of this team. We're going to go neutral. Flyers. I'm just going to go against the Philly thing. But hate. Sharks. Blues. We're going to go because I rooted for them when they were playing. The Bruins. Lightning. Actually, you know what? We're going to rearrange some of these because hockey shouldn't be played where it's not cold. So Vegas, for the same reason, hate. Maple Leafs. I kind of like the Maple Leafs. And you know what? Because they are in Canada. I know there's some other of these that are in Canada. I think they're in Canada. And they're in Canada. But I don't know for sure. Those were ones I didn't know the name of. Wait, what's this? Isn't this... Didn't we just do the Leafs? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go there with Who's this? Wait, these are just different logos, right? Because we already got the Capitals, right? That's the Capitals, right? No, that's not. That's Columbus. What is the Columbus team called again? I forget, but that's only Columbus because that's the Ohio State flag. Because of that, we're going to go and I don't know what that is. But going back to the cold thing, Hurricanes. We're going to go Hurricanes. Hate. Hurricanes hate. Dallas Stars hate. That's it, right? Oh, Kings hate. All right. Let me know what you think of this list. I'll post it in our Discord. So go follow the Discord. Follow the Discord and I'll post the link to it. So do it yourself and let us see what teams you like. And let's talk about some of the stuff. Yeah. So see you guys next week. I don't know if it will be a solo again or if it will be with Chicken. Sorry, I'm transitioning right now. But that's the podcast, guys. One of my favorite sports teams. Let me know if you're a Cavs fan, a Steelers fan, Pirates fan, Penguins, Tigers, Dodgers, Pistons, Bucks, Spurs, Eagles. Those are my top 10. So let me know if those are any of your teams. Let me know if I hate one of your teams or despise your team. Put those in the comments. Follow us on TikTok. Jump in the Discord. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you guys next week.